and your busy lives, you took the time to come, and that just means so much to me. And so I want to take this time to thank you. So for all of our employees that are here, please stand up for me for a minute. I want to thank each and every one of you for weathering the storm and for this past year. You all had long hours, challenges, sometimes, working yourself harder than you even knew was possible. And you did it. You didn't give up. You didn't take the easy way out. You did what it took to get that year done, and I just so appreciate it. And you did it with commitment. You did it with, just drive and hard work. And you did it caring about everyone you worked with. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here with us. So let's give them a round of applause. And for all of the spouses, significant others, partners, loved ones that are here that support our employees, you please stand up for me. Sorry, something's sizzling over here. So I just want to tell you how grateful I am for you all and how much we appreciate what you do to support your loved ones as they work for this company. I know how hard it can be and how many sacrifices there are in this line of work. And I just want to tell you that we see that, and we couldn't do this without you. So I've said this before, and I mean it. Whether you wanted to be or not, you are part of this team, and we just appreciate you so much. So thank you. And finally, I would like everyone who worked on this event to stand up for me. And I'll know if you don't, so please do. Okay, so as you can see, it's a relatively small group, but this event to pull together, with or without the weather, takes tremendous effort and behind-the-scenes work. And I just want to make sure we're giving you all the due your due. So please give them a huge round of applause. This past year was challenging. For some of you that don't know, it was a year that wasn't going as expected. And about midway through, we gave each employee a challenge to turn this year around. And they did it and then some. They did it with resilience. They did it with ownership. And it was a million small little things and big things that they all did every single day to turn the year around into a success. And it was that drive and commitment and hard work that it's really how we've been able to grow like we have, how we've been able to take care of our clients to the point that they trust us, and how we're where we are. So I just want to reinforce that you don't just work for this company, you are this company, and I'm so proud to be a part of this team. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all you do. And I hope tonight is just a small token of my appreciation for everything you do on a daily basis. So thank you, and I hope let's enjoy the night. The buffet will open. There's vegetarian options if you just let the caterer know, and let's have a good night.
All right, so we're at the part where you guys still have to wait until can open. Get out of there, Brad. Caught. We like to go through some information for those that do work here and those that don't, just to kind of give you an idea of what it takes to make this place run each year. And some of the things that we do that we're awful proud of, and it takes all of us to do, and an understanding that it's just nonstop. And for those that work here, we know it's nonstop. For those that are supporting those people, you feel it. So we do appreciate that, as Amy said. We're thrilled you guys are here. Let's have a great time, and we'll go through a few things just to kind of see what we did this year on a year that started out a little slow and it ended with a big bang. So. Too far away now. There we go. All right. So, a lot of people here have been here for a long time. If you have been here for 15 years, Garrett Isaacs and Sean Chapman, please stand up. What an accomplishment. So we've got a couple at 10 years. We have a lot at 5. Clay. Who else is on here? Mason. Nick. Please stand up. It just shows the commitment to when we get somebody to hire on, how long they stay. We appreciate that. They're bought in. They're part of this family, and we really appreciate their efforts and work and being here for a long time. Alana, I'm sorry. Alana, stand up. All by herself, stand up. I'm sorry, Alana. I apologize. So it took us many years to get to 502 projects. Many. Be a cool stat to know. But we worked on 500 projects this year, which is crazy. 40 states, including Puerto Rico and Argentina. So not only are we working on stuff that's local, we're working on stuff all over this United States and outside. Pretty impressive to have that many projects. That means we probably had a lot of invoices too. That's probably coming up. This is a record too, 323,000 hours. That's a lot of hours for roughly 140 to 150 people. So if you calculate that out, we work a lot. And we appreciate it. So a lot of hours, another record for the year. 86,000 field hours, that's bad, look at that. 86,000 field hours and 21,000, I was just trying to get there. So almost 600,000 miles in a vehicle of some sort. That doesn't include flights, and there are several in here that flew from the west to the east coast many times. Raise your hand. West to the east coast many times. Yep, for sure. A lot of miles, a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of windshield time. Record, 8,800 dive hours. That means we were on, in, or around right at the water for 8,800 hours. And this is a stat I pulled up. Jeremy actually questioned me. He's like, I don't think you're right. So I made Gerald look again, and Gerald said, we're right. 116,000 hours since we opened underwater, or right at it. That's pretty impressive. So we can't do any of this without accounting. Can't do anything. So shout out to accounting. And I don't know if 9,500 is right. I would think it's probably more because Taylor would have had some of those that much. So 9,500 receipts, 1,500 billed client invoices. We probably missed a few. AP vouchers. Signed checks, 1,300 signed checks. At least maybe we had more invoices that we hadn't been going out. That's good. That's good. So again, a lot of effort on accounting. It's a lot of receipts and a lot of work that they do as well. Fish isn't here because he's so safe. He said the snow's scary, so he stayed home. I don't blame him. 900 safety observations, 81 safety inspections. So for what that means for us is we are working diligently every day to make sure that everyone here is safe as they can be. And to do that, we need everybody to peer watch and tell us what we're doing wrong or what we can do better. So that's a big number. Again, records. Marketing. Who has seen a LinkedIn post about Marine Solutions this year? Who's seen an excellent one? Kara, stand up. Really putting us out there in the best light, but we reached 317,000 people. She still thinks TikTok's the best, I'm not sure, but she's really wanting more of those. Our website visitors up, we attended 24 conferences, which is a lot. It means we're a couple times a month almost at a conference, which allows us to get our name out. 25 new clients. I think our goal was always wanting to get 20 to 25. 25 new clients is great, but just imagine 502 projects with 25 new clients, which means we work for the same ones for almost all the time. That just goes to show you that everybody in here working on projects does a great job because they just come back to us. 1,100 pursuits. Sarah, Christine, stand up. Please. Impressive. Impressive. So that's a lot to put out. That's trying to get jobs. That's the PMs. That's the regional guys putting lots and lots of pursuits out. It's a big effort, huge amount of work, but we do a good job and it allows us to continue to grow. New hires. If you were hired in 2025, please stand up. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We appreciate the trust and the opportunity to work with you. As you can see, we're doing great things, and it's going to take your effort as well. But we look forward to 26. We have a few firsts. Firsts are always fun. First Alaska project. We're going to keep having people stand up. If you're on a first Alaska project, stand up. We have a few states left that we have not worked in. Clay's been challenged with 2 of them. I think one of them is going to be a checkbox here soon. But there's only a few left out of the whole U.S. that we haven't worked at, so we're going to check a few more off this year, I hope. Three new boats. Who doesn't like a new boat? Really a great addition. 2 new custom boats, and then we bought a survey boat, which is allowing us to continue to grow our survey department up in the Northeast and in the Southeast. So that's a great opportunity for us to increase our ability to do work. The 2 new boats, one's in Nicholasville and one's in Virginia Beach. So great addition to our fleet. We got a new crew house in Virginia Beach. So when we do work in Virginia Beach, we have an opportunity to not put them in hotels, have they can cook, they can have a refrigerator, they can relax a little bit, spread out. So it's a great addition to us and the ability for us to have a nice place for them to stay. New Jersey expansion, huge expansion for them, gives them more room, ability to grow, and an ability to spread out a little bit too. They got tight a couple times and their office is great. Open an office in Chattanooga. So we determined that we had a need. They were looking for us to come that direction. Ross was in the right spot. He wanted to be down there, and he's the new office director in Chattanooga, so we're super excited about the opportunity to expand in Chattanooga. Melbourne, Pennsylvania. Clay, please stand up. Clay is our newest office director. He is challenged with making Melbourne, Pennsylvania the same as the other offices. Good luck, Clay. All the support. No, it's exciting because it's putting us in different areas that we're already seeing a plus. Our clients are appreciative that we're close, we're local, and we've got great staff right there ready to go. Right now, the staff in Pennsylvania is Clay and Clay alone, so like I said, where Clay's got work, but he's got some great support north and south. So each year we come up with a safety banner, And we think we'll let everybody put a name in. We kind of come up with what fits us that year. What do we need to do to make sure that we are in safety? We're thinking about it. We're working hard. We're dedicated to it. So Kara, who provides all of our marketing stuff, was the winner of our award this year for the banner, and then she got to make it. So Anchored in Safety for 26 is fantastic. It fits us. It really aligns us with what we're trying to do. So Kara, please stand up. Are we doing TikToks tonight? Is that going to be a problem? Hey, thank you very much. You came up with a great thing. We appreciate you, and you did a great job. So to hand out the safety award, Dan, he's in our Baltimore office. He manages the safety stuff in Baltimore. He's going to provide the award for the safety for 2025.
All right, so just to give you a little background, every year we reach out to our department heads to put in a nominee for somebody that has embodied our value of safety, keeping our people and our projects safe. So this year, we have Nick Guzman, who's won the safety award. Just to give you background, the department heads, they submit a name, and then the safety task team will go back and we'll vote on it, and it's not just a name. They've done something above and beyond in safety. They've showed extra time in taking care of their crew. Nick, he's not afraid to use his stop work authority, even for discussion, to discuss, hey, something's not right. Let's all stop. Let's discuss this. And well deserved. He's had several nominations on the East Coast, and he's well deserving. He's not here tonight, but Nick, thank you for doing a great job in keeping all of us safe. And we're glad you took it.
Thank you, Dan. So Above and Beyond, presented by Jen.
Thank you. Thank you, that's great. Yeah, good evening. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here. We are here now to present the Above and Beyond Award. Our company has adopted 4 core tenets: dependability, teamwork, integrity, above and beyond. All 4 of these guiding principles are equal in what they mean to us and how they help us know how to act in certain situations. And we really wish that all of our employees embody these. So when I say they're equal, the one thing I would like to point out is this above and beyond tenet is the differentiator. This is what allows clients to trust us, sets us apart from our competitors, and earns the respect of our coworkers. So in order to be a standout in a group full of standouts is really a remarkable accomplishment. So the person nominated this year and receiving the Above and Beyond Award wears many hats, fills many roles, and there's not a single phrase that describes what they do within the company. Diver, dive supervisor, safety task team member, site safety health officer, ROV pilot, certified hydrographer, and most importantly, team member. So this person has spent the year working tirelessly, thousands of hours, thousands of those miles, running from job to job, performing surveys, just delivering exceptional services for our clients like they've done year in, year out. They've been considered multiple years, and this year they just had a standout year. So we had a job to survey 90 miles, 90 continuous miles on the Mohawk River. So we presented our schedule to our client. They said, this is impossible. You're never gonna get this work done in 3 weeks. So I went to him and I said, hey, is this even possible? Our client's telling me we're crazy. He said, if you just give me a grill on the boat so that I can make lunch and keep working, I promise I'll get this done. So I put $500 in the bid. He bought a grill. He put it on the boat. We got done so far ahead of time that the client actually gave us 30 more miles. We ended up surveying 120 miles in under 3 weeks. So this award this year goes to Jamie Ferraldi. So Jamie couldn't be here this evening, but a few of us awkwardly cornered him in the supply room on Thursday and presented the award to him, and you have the benefit of that very awkward video. So, Brett, you're supposed to stand right
What's
here.
up?
All people, Jamie.
What is going on?
Intervention?
It's something like that. Anyway, you're not going to be here Saturday, but it is our honor to award you the Adam Davis Above and Beyond Award.
Congratulations!
Thank you. What?
For all the work you do all year long, this is our appreciation of you going above and beyond, so thank you so much, and we're just happy to be able to give this to you.
I couldn't imagine it. I think there's so many other people here that deserve it more than I do, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you very much. I can do what I do because everyone else does what they do, so thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, in honor of Jamie Ferraldi, everyone, cheers.
So, on a little bit lighter note, we're going to roll into the gag gift portion of this party. If for those of you that haven't been here before, this is kind of the, if you did something that was silly, maybe not the smartest, got caught doing something funny, and somebody noted it, you're gonna get something funny and some attention about it. So I actually didn't have very many of these this year, so I probably am gonna get one of these, honestly. But it's kind of a lighthearted, funny thing that we've been doing for a little while now. So if you are giving out a gag gift award, please come this way. 1, 2. You will get called out. I'll go find the list. Is that it?
Yeah, we're split this year.
Okay. Are you up first?
No,
All right, so working out in the field, you get a lot of different people who show up on site. There's one person in particular that you always know when they show up, you're going to get an exceptional amount of work done, you're going to have a good time, and you're going to learn a ton. There is one downfall, though. Everybody else starts to, you can hear that they're starting to get water in their hat. They start bubbling once this guy shows up. Stretches out the neck dams in every hat, and for that, he gets the Man, the Neck, the Legend Award. Sean Chapman.
It actually says it on the shirt.
So, I think most of you all know where my office is located in the Nicholasville office. It is next to Mr. Don Wilkins, and he loves it. So I made a deal with the devil, y'all. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. So I have a smoking table at the Nicholasville office, and Don bought me an umbrella. And he said, I want you to quit smoking. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I need the table. And he was like, well, what are you going to do? I said, I'll walk. And he was like, well, how often? And my dumb ass was like 3 days a week. I should have said 1, but I said 3. He comes into my office, you guys, every single morning to see if I put my tally down for walking the day before. So, on a serious note, thank you for being such a great supporter and a motivator. I got you this hat so you can come walking in the elements with me. Same color and everything.
So I love my hat, and I think there's several people in the office that might need it more than me, but to be fair, I couldn't be more proud of her. We did make a bet. She does not bet well. She did not read the small fine print, and she didn't win. But she is winning every day because she's doing such a great job, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I didn't get cut this time. I feel like you know.
Nice umbrella.
Snowball fight ready, right there. We do now have umbrella. Snowball fight ready.
Oh, okay. So during the annual meetings, we gave a couple of these awards away for people that weren't going to be here going home. What I can speak of on this one, I don't really know. Sure, absolutely. Yep.
I don't have my notes, but I'll try.
You got it. Good.
Tom, are you going to give me a hug now? So, the Maryland office has, every Wednesday, we have Chinese food day, we have a menu that gets put out on the table. Everybody orders, you put your money down, and Betsy goes and gets it, which is fabulous because I don't have to do the work for lunch for once. So Betsy gets the cheesy chicken Chinese reward. Along with that, we have an HR guy who never gets Chinese food, but in the corner writes, needs spicy mustard packets. So John gets that award.
All right. This is my first time doing this. So I'm a new project engineer. I was previously an intern, and I had a lot of fun at my internship, so that's why I'm back. And one person really stood out to me. She's really, really great. She's amazing. Anything you need, you can count on her, and she's just amazing. Caring. Anything you need, she gives it to you. Even if it's like a tedious task, you ask her maybe at like 11 p.m. at night, she'll respond or something like that. She's amazing. So this award is named the GOAT Office Administrator. So the greatest of all time. It goes to Becky Sprague.
All right, hi, I'm Andy Potter. I'm out of our Salt Lake City office. And we got the privilege of performing bridge inspections in the beautiful state of Montana this year. So if you've never been to Montana, it's wild and it's wonderful and it's incredibly beautiful. This person, ever since I've met him, I think he has the most weird luck out of anybody I've ever met. He's always got these weird, crazy stories that come up. But we were doing some inspection in northern Montana, and he had some free time and wanted to get up to Glacier National Park. Another one that's probably my favorite national park I've ever been to. It's wild, it's wide open. It was early spring, and this person was wanting to jump on the hiking trails, get out early before the sun comes up. But if anything you know about the wilderness of out west, there's things that can eat you out there, right? Have you ever heard of a grizzly bear? They're not small, they're a little intimidating. If you see one, I would advise stand still and hit the ground. This guy encountered 15 grizzly bears in a weekend. He was out hiking. He told me he came back, he was hiking early morning. He came across a grizzly bear. He had his bear spray ready. Luckily, it kind of just crossed the path and left. Later that afternoon, he crossed another grizzly bear, and again, it was kind of a close call. He was ready to fire his bear spray, and it kept going. At one point, he said he got pinned against a rock wall with two grizzly bears kind of coming at him, a mom and a cub. He said at one point, this grizzly bear stood up on its hind legs. He said in his head, he's like, this is it, I'm gone. He's like, I'm dead, no one's gonna know. He was out there by himself, no cell phone service. But luckily, somehow, the grizzly bear decided to go on. I guess they realized how nice of a guy he was. But when he came back and told me these stories, I was absolutely just stressed to the max. I don't understand. Like, I would have never gone back. He went back a second day hiking and saw more grizzly bears, right? So a little bit of worry of his mental status there. But anyhow, he survived, came back, and I think he had a great time. So this award of most likely to be eaten by a bear goes to Nick Clark. When you're hiking by yourself, the idea is to keep bears away is make the most noise possible. Tie this onto your backpack and hopefully next time you have some better luck.
I see a pattern.
So my person wasn't able to make it tonight, but I have a great story. I do have to thank them because they came to help us out when we were breaking down a job site. We ran into a little bit of issue. So we left with the boat. They were going to grab the boat trailer, meet us at the boat ramp. We had a much longer trip than they did, I guess, to the boat ramp. Still no truck. Waiting. 15 minutes goes by, still no truck. Truck slowly pulls in with the trailer. The guy gets out all flustered. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, oh, the roads were horrible. They weren't great for a trailer. Tight. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay. He's like, then I realized about 5 miles away, I didn't have the boat trailer hooked to the truck. So Jackson Grace will be getting the award for getting the most important part of the job he had.
All right. Good job, everybody. You're almost there. Last but not least, and then it's bourbon and snow angels and snowballs from here. So, the time-honored tradition of the shirt of the year. So, we've been doing this since nearly the beginning of time, okay? And this is some event or some project, but usually something that kind of signifies, you know, that whole year. And sometimes it's about kind of a monumental point in our company. So last year, in 2024, was our year of growth. And one of the coolest things about this is all these shirts are designed and produced in-house by our employees. Some people have a really good idea, or just maybe like a Led Zeppelin idea in 2023. So, without further ado, the 2025 shirt of the year is, so we call it the fire triangle. So this is a tribute to the strengths that make us one team and make us complete solutions. So it's about the fact that we do inspections, design, and build, and not just performing these services, but the fact that we do all of these together is what separates our companies from other companies and really makes us special. So from here though, that's kind of the external thing. It's a really cool shirt, really cool graphic. You know, people look at it from a marketing perspective. It really stands out exactly. You can see what we do as a company. But it does have a deeper internal meaning for all of us. So the brainchild behind this is Sean Anderson, and Sean is a brilliant guy. He's also a very deep thinker, very intellectual. We're talking like Illuminati type deep thinker, okay? So bear with me with his inspiration. Sean is the Paducah office director, and he's also one of the most passionate people about the culture of our company and what we stand for. So Sean came up with this idea from the fire triangle. If you're familiar with the fire triangle, there's 3 essential elements for fire: fuel, heat, and oxygen. So Sean came up that there's 3 essential elements that make this company work. Then, one step farther, right? Sean's like layers. So his second layer of this is this company is made up of such a diverse group of individuals that bring different talents and different skills. And that's what makes us different. And what makes us different is all those different people, the engineers, the commercial divers, the accountants, the administrators, the HR, us combining engineers and construction at the root of this company is really what makes us special. And there's one more layer, the base to the fire, all right? So none of this is possible without the people, the friends, the partners, the family that support all of us in doing this and working together. All together, in unity, a shared purpose. That's what makes this company great. So that's it. That's the shirt of the year. That's the final thing. I think now we can. All right, Courtney's got housekeeping. Yeah, while Courtney's up here, by the way, Courtney puts together the graphics. He works with all the artists and employees and stuff like that, so she deserves a shout out for the shirt.
Okay, so the weather is making us pivot a tiny little bit. We're going off script here. We have a couple gag gifts that are not going to be able to be given tomorrow night because we're not going to be here. So, if Becky and Matt Daniels can go ahead and make your way up here, I'll explain a little bit for the new faces. At our Christmas party, which is now the annual celebration, we do funny gag gifts to each other. If you have anything that happens throughout the year, funny to a person, not harmful to a person, even if it was funny, you can submit it as a gag gift. And then we do like a cheap little gift for it. So we have 2 of those. Becky, I'm gonna have you go first, okay?
Sorry, I suck at public speaking, so I have to read. So most folks who know the Maryland office know that we have Chinese Food Wednesday or Sushi Day. This person is not here, but I'm saying it anyway, because there's a second part. Since Betsy started at Marine Solutions, even before MSI, Betsy always did Chinese Food Day on Wednesday. She would set a menu out, we put her food down, she goes and gets it, collects all the money, it's easy peasy. I don't have to do anything except for place my order. So I am giving Betsy the Chinese Chicken Award. Along with this, we have a wonderful HR guy who likes to write in the corner, spicy mustard packets. So I would like to give John the outstanding dedication for free spicy mustard.
Thank you. This is a good kind of mustard too.
And Jamie ruined that at lunch on Wednesday.
Okay, so most of us in here are divers. So what we do for a living is inherently dangerous. We do our best to mitigate that by our pre-dive meetings. That's where we identify hazards and additional hazards. We did a good job this day identifying working equipment. We're doing some construction inspection for context. 4 divers in the water, 4 pieces of equipment we need to work around. But one of our most experienced, calm, collected people in the water. Nonetheless, we got entangled with one of the construction divers, and in the process of working that out, our guys are communicating to us. I'm a little foul, thinking about his rig, working it out. And then I hear, oh, what the F? Their guy decided to work it out by punching him in the stomach. So with that in mind, the sucker punch award goes to Mike Jones.